Let's see if Twitch actually decides to go live with it.
I managed to mute the stream, or the, yeah.
Oh, no, it actually went live when the first time. Perfect. The past couple days I've had to go live 3 times in order for it to actually work. Hey everybody, welcome to the latest installation in, that's the wrong word. Whatever, I'm going with it.
I didn't mute the other stream, great.
Perfect. It's fine. It's the next installment at our journey of Young Buckets basketball extraordinaire. I am joined by a new special guest today. You know her as one of our stream friends, erstwhile chat friends, modder, maker of incredible Stream Friends highlights video. Umbrella, how are you doing today?
You know, mourning the loss of even more faith in America.
Yeah, well,
pretty good.
I mean, that's every day, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's like an upward trend.
But
yeah,
because we cry, you know.
Aside from that, tell me about it. I'm a Memphis fan.
Well, that's one of the reasons I'm excited to have you on this, because I guess, I don't know, a couple months ago we both discovered that we really like stupid college basketball a lot.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times we have conversations and people are like, what the fuck are either of you saying? And we're like, you don't know about the Diener brothers? Who are you? Get out of here.
So don't remind me.
I'm excited to just have a stream where the only people who know what's going on are the two of us.
Yeah.
It's going to be good times.
That sounds perfect.
That being said, we have an important basketball game coming up here. We're playing Oklahoma City.
Yeah, how is Baby Buckets doing?
He's doing
I have not been able to catch up.
We just got a visit yesterday after our last game from a shoe company rep, and he's like, yo, Jordan and Nike are looking at you, but you still got to step up your game if you want to get that shoe deal. So, you know, we got some work to do, but we're coming up in the world. I've got, where do I look at my endorsements here? I've got an endorsement from an art store, from a burger joint, from a car shop, from a garden center. So, you know,
I think the garden center is really the way to, you know, focus.
Yeah.
Focus more on the garden center.
Well, let me see.
Sweet garden center endorsements.
I wonder if I can. I think I've already done it. Well, I can give the garden center a shout out on my Twitter.
Just like maybe after every game, make that your pattern.
No, I absolutely do.
Garden center, Oasis Garden Center.
Yeah. Because when I need plants or soil or really anything for my garden, I go to Oasis Garden Center, the best place for gardening supplies in town.
Who doesn't, right?
Scrubs. That's who.
If you're in the ATL and you don't go to Oasis Garden Center, someone you know does. So
for all of your Atlanta gardening needs. Oh, well, whatever. Let's get this game going. We're going to guard Kevin Durant. It's probably going to go terribly.
Sounds really easy.
Sounds fun. Sounds fine. People in the chat are talking about where they can move away from America.
Pro tip: England's pretty bad too.
Yeah, I feel like Canada's
basically
getting worse
American
too.
Junior. Everything is basically American Junior at this point. It's sad.
What if we move to... I've been to Italy. It was nice there.
Yeah, like, if you can ignore politics, it'll...
Oh, okay.
Most places are nicer.
That's... Well, that's true. So, Umbi, are you a Grizz fan, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I used to like the Pacers a little bit, but...
That's
but
unfortunate.
The Grizzlies, definitely. Yeah, you know, I always pick a winner.
Well, I mean, the Grizzlies have been a fun team to root for the past couple of years. You've got Marcus Hall, who's just awesome. Yeah, Zebo.
Mike Conley's really good.
Zebo, probably the most, like, effective yet awful to watch basketball player in the NBA.
Absolutely. He is uncomfortable, and yet I love him.
Nothing that he does looks like it should work, but he's just gonna drop 20 and 15 on you every night, and will look horrendous doing it.
Yeah, you can watch him in a game and be like, "Oh, he's having a really rough." Oh no, he's doing fine.
Oh, he's fine.
Doing Zebo.
There's probably a very thin line between being Zach Randolph and being Kendrick Perkins in the NBA.
Oh my god. That's real sad.
Sorry, I didn't want to make you think about it.
Kendrick Perkins committed to Memphis and then decided to go pro when his buddy didn't go to Memphis. Or no, Kendrick Perkins committed to Memphis and then decided to go pro, and then his buddy Keena Young decided to go to BYU because Memphis didn't want him anymore.
Oh.
Weird how that works.
So he had like who's the guy for Ole Miss? I think his name's Robert Kimdichie, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll go to Ole Miss if you take all three of my friends."
Yeah, something like that.
And of course, they took them all.
Yeah, they're Ole Miss. Like,
well, and like
I
Robert
still refuse to believe they have
super good.
Oh yeah. I refuse to believe that they have a basketball program. Honestly, still.
I think that's true for most of the SEC.
Yep.
Outside of Kentucky, Florida, now Auburn, because Bruce Pearl is there.
Who's Kentucky? I've never heard of Kentucky.
It's a bad thing. You're better off not knowing about Kentucky.
Yeah.
Just imagine like all the worst things and put it on a basketball team.
Yeah, no. Done. Someone already did. They call it the Kentucky Wildcats.
Oh, hey, that's your old coach there, Missy.
Never heard of him.
You don't appreciate John Calipari and what he did for Memphis?
Not since 2009.
What is your favorite John Calipari nickname?
Just Cal. Or actually, Coach X is what Memphis fans call him now.
Whoa, because they don't want to
Coach
say
X.
his name?
Yeah.
I've always wondered,
It was kind of a bitter parting.
Was it really that bad?
Oh yeah, like Memphis boosters and shit raised like enough to pay him like $6 million a year, and got real pissed off when he decided not to do that because ESPN loves Kentucky.
Well, I guess up here, like, as soon as like his name got thrown in the ring, it's like, well, yeah, he's gonna come. Like,
yeah, that's the assumption. Especially at the time in CUSA, that was a rough gig.
yeah.
Like, even losing Louisville, like, the American is still just such a nice thing to be a part of compared to that.
Yeah. Who is in the American now? I can't keep them all straight. Marquette's not in there, right? They're in the Big East?
No. Yeah, they're still in the Big East.
Because all they have is basketball. They don't play football.
One would hope they don't, because that would be sad. Nova might. Nova wants to play football.
They play D2 football? Or is it D1 AA football?
I think they're FCS.
FCS? Whatever it's called.
We're having the most broad, acceptable conversation for a mainstream audience right now. It's
no,
great.
This is perfect. This is all I wanted. I'm so excited to have all of this. We're just talking about a bunch of schools that nobody gives a shit about.
Like DePaul.
Oh man, poor DePaul. They actually
had to have Drake Diener, so fuck them.
They put legitimate odds on what DePaul's national title hopes are.
Why?
They're 500 to 1, so you can go put a cool $5 down.
That is overrated.
And when DePaul shocks the world, you can walk away with $2,500. I am doing really poorly in this game.
By continuing to exist. I'm burning all of the, the worst programs here on the Daily Dribble.
Perfect. Hey, the Daily Dribble is a place to just start some shit. If we could
Seems like career mode.
Yeah.
Really encourages shit starting at any opportunity.
It absolutely does. Phobin in the chat says, "Hey Dre, my dad says you don't work hard enough on defense, and that lots of times you don't even run down the court, and that you really don't try except during the playoffs." I basically had that very same conversation with my mother the other night when I was watching NBA, and she was just like, "I just don't like NBA. And she almost said all those words like just one for one. Aww.
I like early season NBA because it's a reminder of how extremely good and sickeningly good NBA players are at everything.
Right.
And then it kind of makes you appreciate when they don't play defense because it's like, oh, okay, why bother? They're going to make that jumper from 20 feet. It doesn't matter.
Right. You could do this literally in your sleep.
So basically, I think NBA haters are old people.
No, that's very true. I think it's old people, and it's especially old people that watch a lot of college basketball.
Oh yeah.
Because
I love college basketball.
No, I do too. But college is, like, it's such a shorter season, and the like, college players go all out all the time.
They try so hard,
and that's because like they can afford to, whereas the NBA is just like a
and
neat
they're not
grinder.
as good.
Yeah, and
they need to try hard.
They have to try as hard. Actually,
oh no, he made that jumper from 22 feet look so lackadaisical.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, of course he did. He's really good at basketball.
I need to check something here. Okay, Jeremy Lamb's still there. Oh, they don't.
I have an important question.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you still starting shit with Doug McDermott?
No, we switched to Dante Exum.
Okay. Doug McDermott just doesn't deserve your attention at this point. Like,
yeah,
once you're off that 10-day...
Yeah, we're above him. Moving on to legitimate NBA rookies at this point.
Sure.
I really hope Doug McDermott has a decent career, but I just can't see it happening.
I basically, at this point, have decided that I have no idea who's going to make a career out of it anymore.
I mean, that's true. That is very true.
There are people who have been in the league for like 15 years now that seemed garbage at the time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Perry Jones. Good for him.
And then there's people where it's like, hey, remember Hasheem Thabeet? And he was supposed to be, like, incredible. And now he, like, can't get on the roster anywhere.
That was the worst draft pick I've ever seen the Grizzlies make. Every Memphis fan I knew was so mad when they picked him.
Are they the ones that drafted Thabeet?
They picked him number 2 overall.
Oh my god.
It was real bad.
Who went after him?
It worked out even worse than anticipated. I have no idea, but probably like any decent player. I forget which year it was.
The draft with Thabeet being particularly rough.
Probably.
Like,
it had to have been pretty bad.
Was that the same draft year that had, like, Randy Foye and stuff like that?
It very well could have been.
I don't know. Maybe that was... I can't remember if that was the one where Minnesota took, like, all the point guards. Oh, that's every draft, so... That's every draft. They take all the point guards.
How is Minnesota looking?
The Timberwolves?
Yeah.
They lost a really heartbreaking game to the Bulls because they had made it looked like they had made what should have been the game-winning three-pointer, and then Wiggins got faked into fouling Jimmy Butler with like 0.6 seconds left, and Butler made both his free throws and they won.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, this should be a fun team. I mean, with Wiggins and Bennett, it seems like they've got, they got young and quick on that team. So, woof. I'm shooting really bad in this game. I'm playing like a Timberwolves player right now.
Yeah, no Kevin Love, no Matador defense, no fun.
Right. Who's gonna get all the rebounds? Oh, Shaded Fox says Harden was the next pick after Thabeet. Ooh.
Oh god, yeah.
Harden would not last in Memphis though.
Oh no.
Like he would do he would do 2 possessions of playing Harden defense, which is not playing defense at all.
Yeah.
And somebody would go upside his head. Is Tony Allen still in Memphis?
Oh yeah, Tony Allen would
yeah, Tony Allen would go right upside his head.
Would have Had no idea what he was getting into. He wouldn't have had time to grow that beard. He would have just been abused by Tony Allen and cried himself to sleep every night.
Was he
And then
clean
Tony Allen
shaven
would
when he
take
came
a
into the
terribly
NBA?
poorly...
I thought he always had the beard. I just assumed.
He might have. I feel like I remember it being smaller, but it's hard.
It's
hard to say.
Oh, come on. That's not cool. Why would you make that joke?
Yeah, Danielle Riendu's dad jokes game at Ichio dot something.
Oh, did she release that?
Yeah.
It's an Itch.io.
Also, I used to like want to call Keith names, and I still do because he hates MST3K. But now I understand how you can just completely forget there's a game going on while you're talking to someone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that might be
Especially
the problem
when it moves
of
at
why
like,
I'm
you
playing
know,
so poorly.
12 frames a second.
Oh yeah, I know. Normally I can get away with like sharing like the actual game, but
Kevin Durant, you might want to try to stop him from scoring.
I'm trying. Doing a real bad job. Woof.
You should have taken a long two. That
Yeah,
was
right?
the problem there. It's the most efficient play in basketball. Everyone knows this,
Yep.
especially Art.
Ugh. Ugh. Ravon has a fun fact in the chat saying Hashim Thabit is the only second overall pick to ever be sent to the NBA DL.
I'm very happy for him. He finally found a home.
I would imagine there's probably plenty of second overall picks that then, like, that were just cut before the NBA DL existed. I feel like UConn's really good at having players that like sound like surefire picks, and then are just garbage.
Is that like an Emeka Okafor situation?
Yeah, but
Wasn't
Okafor's
he
not garbage.
Yeah. He wasn't college star level, but
Yeah. I mean, and you know, like Jeremy Lamb isn't garbage either, but he's not as good as his projected stock was. I mean, there's Thabit. There's who's the other center? I think he plays for Detroit.
Oh God, I do not remember a lot of things.
Seems like he's finally turning around, but
I like that UConn triple swept Memphis. Memphis swept Louisville. Did Louisville triple sweep UConn?
We absolutely did, and we like murdered them every time. Like it was never close. Like it was just a beatdown.
That's awesome. Because the same exact thing happened to Memphis with UConn.
Yep. And then UK lost to UConn after UK swept Louisville. College basketball was weird last year.
Very much so. I like Fubin's suggestion there. The long two.
The quota? Oh no, what did he say?
Can we get a 2-foot-long sub sandwich in our hometown in honor of Buckets, named the Long Two?
Perfect. Yep. Maybe it can be at Double Down Burgers, the official sponsor of Buckets Lunch.
Excellent idea, even though they're about to be sued by KFC. If KFC wants to acknowledge that that existed.
They probably don't. Hey, I made a 3.
Nice. My experience in playing NBA, which is a few years out of date because I have 2K12, is I ended up making way more threes than I wanted to attempt. I was like a short, tiny point guard.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, natural. That is my preferred kind of player. So, so I just ended up being a real 3-point shooter.
Oh, here we go. I've got a dialogue option. I'm not going to be sassy about Coach. Me and Coach are pretty tight.
Took a chance on you.
He believed in me when nobody else did, you know?
I think my favorite moment from this whole series, though, has been Doris Burke interviewing the guy who walked away. And then just, like, the camera stared at her.
Yep. In my last interview, Steph Curry really wanted to join the interview. Like, he just kept, like, he was walking, and then he just kept walking into Doris Burke. It was pretty good.
I actually just saw a video of Steph Curry playing NBA baller beats, so...
What? I forgot all about that game.
Yeah, I played with the Kinect my roommate got for his mother that we were testing out. For the first time ever, I've played with a Kinect, and now I need to play NBA baller beats.
Oh.
That's my resolution there.
Who doesn't need to play NBA baller beats?
Probably Steph Curry, but he did anyways.
No, I mean, that's how he got so good at basketball.
Yeah, it's great at teaching how to shoot every three-pointer ever.
And making them, all of them.
Yeah.
I think
That was a
Steph
fun
Curry
team.
may be my favorite current NBA player to watch.
He is great.
She's just a walking human heat check. He's like if Russ Smith just had all the talent that Russ Smith thinks he has. And I love Russ Smith. That's not meant as like a bash against him.
He's very good.
Steph Curry just has a little something else in him.
I still feel like maybe I shouldn't be talking to you.
Whoa.
You have
this guy...
It's just...
This took a turn.
Unless you, like, renounce your fandom, I maybe shouldn't be having this conversation.
Oh, see, like... I never, like, felt like a hatred with Memphis. Like, I liked playing Memphis. I mean, maybe that's because we won all the time.
Yeah, that might have been it. Like, woof.
Especially
sort of the thing I feel with Cincinnati is, like, yeah, they're cool.
Oh, no, see, I hate
also
Cincinnati. But I mean, I don't.
hate Kenny Satterfield.
I miss playing Cincinnati. But absolutely,
oh God, yes.
Absolutely hate Cincinnati basketball. They were like the buzzkills for every year. Every year.
In the early aughts, especially, yeah.
Oh my God.
When Huggins was still there.
Post-Huggins
Cincy is way more tolerable because they're less good.
Oh yeah, Huggins Cincy was like every game was just like they got away with everything. They would beat the crap out of people. Yeah. They would never call anything. Conference USA refs, man.
Tell me about it.
Whoops, that's a bad pass.
I did like how last year DeAndre Kane went from Marshall to Iowa State and then continued putting up like 800 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
College basketball is really weird now with all the transferring.
Yes.
Transferring. And
what? Okay.
Shit got weird when Kojima got involved.
Can you tell me what transferring actually is? Because I'm not sure I 100% know what it's actually supposed to be.
I think it's a Metal Gear thing from like an E3 a few years ago.
It's a what?
Like a Metal Gear Solid thing.
Well, right, but what is it supposed to be?
Some kind of technology. I have no idea.
Okay. Alright.
I can't actually help with that. I can only reference it like everyone else.
There we go. Long 2. That's what we need to get this game back on track.
That's your game.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, Kevin Durant has already scored 25 points.
That is what he does.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I feel good about it.
Oh, yeah. I did feel really nice for the Grizzlies getting more revenge on the Thunder last year and revenge on the Clippers. As we have discussed, I hate the Clippers more than anything.
I still don't understand why you hate the Clippers so much.
It was the flopping, the fact that that series went to 7 games a few years ago, just
okay.
really raised tension between the two franchises. And so beating them last year felt pretty good. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick. Nick is saying I'm blowing out really bad. I'm not sure what that means.
Saying you're bad at basketball.
Oh, I mean, we are getting blown out.
I think your audio might be a little bit loud, but
Hot mic.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Corver, what are you doing, buddy?
But you're playing basketball. You got to get loud.
We're playing basketball.
That was the intro song to 2K12.
Yep.
I've heard that song so many times. I'm not sad about it. Thanks, Curtis Blow.
Oh, okay. He says my audio's hot. Let me... Hot mic. Hot mic. Boar says I'm blowing my audio for a while. You guys got to tell me these things. Come on, help me out here.
The scum that I've been using to lubricate my mouth.
Let's see if this is better.
Tastes
Hopefully
real
this is
bad.
better. What kind of gum are you chewing? Tell me about your gum life right now.
It's 5 Cobalt, which I only ever tried because my ex-boyfriend used to. Yeah, it's minty, and I don't like mint, so naturally I got it because it was the cheapest at the store.
Oh, perfect.
And it's the first time I've had it in like 3 years because my ex used to chew it.
What is your preferred type of gum?
Trident layers.
Ooh.
Very specific.
Do you have
immediate answer?
Do you have a layer? Do you have a layer flavor that you prefer?
I prefer the watermelon because it's really extreme and gross, and I can only chew a few pieces at a time. So that actually limits my ingestion of gum.
A few pieces. How do you eat gum?
I have problems with gum like I have with water, which is that I will just keep chewing as much as I can until I realize, oh, that's a bad idea.
Oh, I literally have 4 packs in my mouth right now.
Sounds that way, no. That's what Nick meant.
Oh boy, I don't think we're going to win this game. I don't think it's going to happen.
Speaking of winning games, the Lakers are coming up in the chat.
Oh? They're... wait,
Arvin's,
do they win a game?
Arvin says, as a Laker, he would be much more likely to win a title than as a Thunder. I think Durant is a discussion here.
Oh. I don't know if that's as much true anymore. Oh,
yeah,
the Thunder
no, that's definitely
were real dumb in the way that... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I tried to open my recording panel, and it didn't open until, just now. So that was helpful.
Well... Nice.
I'm just going to start playing Hero Ball, because fuck it.
It's basically already garbage time.
Yeah. If I could make threes, we might have a chance, but I can't shoot threes to save my life. Oh, fuck.
I thought you had gotten the rebound there.
Yeah, me too. Nick, let me know if my mic is better now. I adjusted some levels.
It seems like it is.
Okay.
I'm a bad judge, so. Lola Bunny got traded, sadly. Revan. Also, sorry about fantasy football.
Don't be sorry.
You're even less fortunate than me.
You needed that win.
But I am glad to have won a game.
You earned that win.
I think I fell to 4th in the league in scoring now that I'm 3-6. So I won a game and fell in scoring.
Perfect.
Sports are dumb.
I haven't checked to see if the waivers got run yet today. And if I
don't think I even made a waiver claim this time because I fucked up so badly the last 10 times.
Okay. Well, we cut the lead to 16? Question mark? Oh, it took me out of the game. Well.
It's over. They don't need the good players in them anymore.
Shit. No, now we've cut the lead to 12. Maybe they should just keep me on the bench.
I think they only scored 2 points since then, actually. Like the Hawks.
I don't know why they're burning a timeout to sub me into the game when there's 4 seconds left.
Urgency. Don't doubt Coach.
Coach knows what needs to be done.
Setting you up for that 3. Or
Well,
not.
And then they pass it to our power forward to take a half-court shot. Perfect.
Good job.
Where's my
So,
wolf tattoo?
how are the Hawks doing? What's that?
Like in real life or in the game?
In this game, because I don't care.
We're well, yeah, you shouldn't. Nobody cares about the Hawks in real life. We're the 5th seed.
Yeah, nobody
right
cares
now.
about most Atlanta teams.
Oh, I kind of care about the Falcons in that I hate them forever for 1998.
That's fair. Oh god, the Dirty Bird, and just at least really fun things happened before that Super Bowl. To them. That's all that needs to be said there.
Yep.
That was Jamal Anderson, though, right? I liked him.
Oh,
Not the Hawks, but I liked him.
There we go. Get a long 2 mojo on. All right, leads down to 10. Now it's time for Kevin Durant to crush my hopes and my spirits, but, you know.
And the thing I hate about the Thunder more than anything is their fans. Not because, just that they exist, and that they were rewarded with a team, like, moving from Seattle to there, immediately becoming great.
Oh, right, after Seattle
And also
had been
they're from
bad for
Oklahoma.
so long.
And they're just the whitest people ever.
Yeah, that's probably true. I've never been to Oklahoma, but...
But like Durant, Westbrook, I have an appreciation for, even
What-
if
why
I kind
don't-
of don't like that team.
Why do you hate on Loud City? Isn't that what they call themselves?
It's the worst fucking name for a thing.
Also,
Like, not everything can be Hoop City like Memphis is, but Jesus Christ.
well, like, I feel like every team in the NBA now is trying to make themselves something city.
Yep. Yep.
Like, the Clippers are Lob City.
And Florida Gulf Coast is Dunk City.
Yeah,
So,
they earned that. They
very
earned
much
that.
like Memphis, they earned that. They have the right to say that. Yeah, no matter Memphis's actual quality on the floor any given year, fan support is one thing that the Tigers and Grizzlies even can
Yep.
count on.
Yep. Foatman says I should play Looney Tunes basketball on this one day.
Message people at Memphis.
Uh-oh. But you started turning into a robot.
Yes, having good times. Started?
Your Skype is cutting out.
Yeah, I'm being told that I have internet problems.
Oh. That's
I think
not
it's
good.
back now.
All right, down to single digits.
Also, I love Kendrick Perkins, actually, just because he's the saddest looking, the most dour motherfucker on the planet.
He is. That is fair.
And it's great. So reliable. Like, what time is it? Oh, it's time to scowl.
He just looks salty all the time. What? Why are they taking me out? What? Coach, are you high on PCP?
Wake up, son. You're in. It's time to ball.
It's a long season.
Oh, it's time to ball. That's what Bucket said. All right,
That's so buckets.
I'm just gonna sip my 7-Up while I wait to get in this game. 7-Up, the official soda of Stream Friends.
Of Oasis Garden Center.
And oyster garden center. Isn't there like a thing where it's like an urban legend where it's like you can put some 7-Up in a plant that helps it grow better or something?
I know lots of urban legends about plants.
Do you really?
About certain kinds of plants,
Okay,
mostly. But
well, bring them on.
I wish I actually knew some urban legends about plants now.
Well, yeah, no, you're just a liar. You're just lying to me.
Important information.
I wanted to learn about plants. I wonder if
I was just going for the cheap and easy weed jokes, and
oh, well, that's a plan.
then just failed.
Hey, yeah.
Oasis Garden Center, all you need for any horticulture.
And
They
that
have
push.
nutrients, fertilizers, and yes, if you meet a guy in the back who has a certain scraggly beard and smells of something,
UV lights.
you can acquire extra things too. Yeah, he's always looking at the UV lights and the exhaust fans.
Yeah.
Not sure why, but he can hook you up with some other fun gardening implements.
God, Kevin Durant, you're being a motherfucker right now.
Stop running around.
Seriously.
That's not what basketball's for. Kevin,
Corver.
pretend you're playing baseball.
Yeah, just kind of chill for a while. Look awkward.
Kevin, sweetie, you're gonna tire yourself out. Go to bed.
Uh-oh.
Swanson's too good.
We're within 3
So
points.
his name
Here
is
we go.
Swanson.
Yeah, there's not
So
a...
is that effectively like Andrew Swan Jr.?
Yes.
Are you his dad?
Yes.
Alright. I'm sorry about that.
Whoa, I'm very proud of my son. He's playing in the NBA. He's living his dream.
I'm sorry about his fashion choices, I should say.
No. He's his own man. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, get the fuck out of here, Durant!
You're
Sorry.
a good dad, Andrew.
I got really excited. You know, I'm like that Little League dad in the
important.
stand that's
Yeah.
like yelling at everybody.
You're like Mark Mangino starting fights in the crowd
Wait,
at your children's games.
what? Is that a thing?
Yeah, when he was coach at Kansas,
Yeah.
when he was the head football coach at Kansas, he decided to start a fight at one of his kids' games in high school.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah, which seems like a thing he would do. Being a Chiefs fan, I'm exposed to lots of Kansas and Mizzou information.
Nice.
Stop smiling, Teague. You're still behind.
No.
Get in the game.
Listen, Teague is just a ball of excitement. Fuck. Durant, you're a jerk.
That is probably true.
I'm sure
He does
Kevin
seem like
Durant's
actually
fine.
the sweetest guy, though.
Didn't he make that really bad movie
Probably.
where like a kid got
I'm not
his-
sure what you're referring
It
to.
was like Freaky Friday, but like Kevin Durant's switched basketball skills with like a high schooler.
That sounds amazing. Is it kind of like the follow-up to Like Mike,
Probably.
starring everyone's favorite Bow Wow?
Which is the prequel to How I Beat Shaq by Aaron Carter.
Oh god. There is a person I had forgotten existed.
I'm here to
Shaq,
help.
not Aaron Carter.
Oh, okay. Always know about Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
Before I left Penn State, fuck. There was a bar in town that had like musical acts, and it was like a list of like a bunch of bands I never heard of, and then it was like, and Aaron Carter's coming in November, and I was like, what? What? You better make both these, Al Horford. Swear to God.
I forget what's State College and Happy Valley. Those are both kind of like switchable terms.
I mean, Happy
or
Valley
is it like
refers to,
Netherlands
like,
and
the-
Holland?
Happy Valley isn't actually like a geographical place. It's just a nickname for like the
Okay.
area of central Pennsylvania.
which seems kind of maybe not accurate, totally.
Oh! Shit. Shit, Teague.
You're going to be an A+.
Come on! Yes!
That's the assist.
Oh! I just hit my
I'm
mic.
gently
I got
cupping
so
your ears.
excited. Oh my god!
I'm gently cupping your ears.
Oh.
Calm down. You still got overtime to deal with.
No. He's gonna make this free throw. We're gonna win.
Oh, he got fouled. Okay.
Oh my god, Al Horford,
Or
you
not.
motherfucker! Oh.
You're like, look, Andrew. We know your father's very passionate. Can he sit somewhere other than right behind the bench and stop calling our players motherfuckers? It's getting distracting.
I can't believe
I just
want to
pretend that you're the guy in the camo hoodie back there behind the bench.
Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, here we go. Oh, Christ.
Jeff Teague, all-star point guard.
Yeah.
Arvin, SMU's football team is really good. I know this because Memphis had a really shitty game against them and only won 48-10. So
the best team.
SMU's so good.
How is Memphis football doing?
They are a win away from a bowl game, their first bowl game in 6 years.
That's exciting.
They look very, very likely to make it there. And considering I became a fan when they hadn't gone to a bowl for 30 years, pretty happy with how things are going, yeah. They look very competent, and that's okay. If they can just have another 5 to 10 bowls this decade, to go with the 5 from last decade,
You'll be
everything's
good.
fine.
Oh man, we are not playing well in overtime.
So this may be a distracting time to ask, but what time of the year is this?
I think we're in March or April at this point in the game's
Okay,
calendar. Like we're getting
I
pretty
do
close
like
to
how you
playoff
can play.
time.
What I like about NBA 2K is you can play a bunch of games, and then you're like, oh, cool, only 3 months left in the season.
Yeah. Oh,
A
cool.
bunch of games very regularly for hours at a time,
Yeah.
and still have plenty of season left. Al Horford. They should trade him.
Yeah,
They should trade your mentor.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at him after the game.
Yeah, you're just gonna deign to, speak down to Al Horford after he's spent all this time building you up.
Yep. Now
Please.
the learner has become the master.
His dialogue is pretty good.
Hey, young stallion.
Did you get that horse tattoo?
Yeah, no, we got a horse tattoo because he called
Awesome.
us young stallion.
Yeah, that was a good night. I would go to an SMU game if it were in Memphis and also I were in Memphis.
I would go to an
Evan?
SMU basketball game.
Yeah, they're gonna be pretty fun.
Except I heard SMU basketball fans are not very polite people.
SMU fans in general are kind of shitlords.
I just know that when Louisville went to SMU last year, there were some mean things said to our players, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, that's the nouveau riche attitude, I think, of somebody like SMU who went from having 0 fans and 0 wins to, suddenly a very good Larry Brown coached team.
Yes.
It's still weird to me as someone who liked the Pacers in the 90s to see Larry Brown still coaching and in Memphis' conference.
Yeah. And college.
Yeah. That was so before my time, him being in college.
Yeah.
Just as a coach, not, obviously, He was in college a while ago.
As a student.
Yeah. That guy who's like 50 years older than me sure is weird that he was in college before I was born. I do like that, like, on tight possessions I find myself clamming up because I'm like, I don't want to distract Dre. That would be too...
I think this
bad.
game is. I think this game's kind
Atlanta
of
lost.
over.
You pushed it to overtime. That's respectable for an Eastern Conference team against a Western Conference team.
Hey, I'm blaming Al Horford. This one's not on buckets.
Yeah. He missed that free throw. You gave him an assist.
Yep.
You gave him every opportunity to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, no, fuck you, and peed down his leg.
Yeah, sure. No, that's exactly what happened.
I do hear really nice things about Moody Coliseum for SMU. It was a shithole before.
Oh, boy. Millsap. Buddy. Oh, buddy.
I played for the 76ers, and Millsap got traded to them in NBA 2K12, so I have an affinity for Paul Millsap. He was the only other good player on that team because Iggy left. And so then I decided to move my player in like 2014 or 15 to Denver to reunite with Iggy, and also for the free weed. Fans just bring weed to us. It's great.
Fobin says Al Horford was like Isidore at Mount Doom at that free throw. Buckets was like, cast the ring into the fire, Al Horford.
Oh, it's heartbreaking. Oh my god, this is depressing.
Sports are the worst.
Sports are the worst.
I really appreciate that John Boyce, the guy who's like, football is really stupid, let's make Breaking Madden, also is a Chiefs fan, and a Louisville fan,
He is
but
a
a
Louisville
Chiefs
fan.
fan. So I kind of like him and kind of don't.
John Boyce is the best thing on the internet. Consistently.
But I really appreciated that DeAnthony Thomas's attempt to win a football game with punt returns or whatever ended up coming short because that's a very Chiefs thing to do.
Let's get some extra work in here.
Dat.
Better every day.
Coach wants us to work on fundamentals.
DAT. That's good advice, Coach.
Oh man, we're playing around the world? What? Coach, you crazy for this one. Oh, yes! Oh, I'm gonna miss that. Let's try again. There it is.
I now have the image of Kevin Durant biting off Al Horford's finger in my head, so that's good.
Perfect. Ugh. No! I have to start over. Shit. Man, Jeff Teague is not very good at threes either. Oh, now he's just gonna beat my butt in the ground.
So what are the rules to around the world exactly?
I
Just have to make them all?
Yeah, you've got to like just keep going around the. Nope, frig. There we go. Pass to opponent.
I definitely need to learn more about the Downton Abbey references here.
Wait, people are making Downton Abbey
That
references?
thing you Oh, okay. I just realized what the song was. I was like, okay. Good job, Pharrell.
First time Pharrell's heard that in a long time. Nope.
Well, let's see. It's fun to be able to call out hellos to people in chat. Warning, anyone in chat who says a bad thing about Memphis will be banned.
That's true. I support that.
Letting. Anyone who says a nice thing about Louisville will also be banned.
That I can't get behind. Boom! Eat it, Jeff Teague!
At Double Down Burgers.
Yes. Eat your lunch at Double Down Burgers. Now, are we just standing here? What's happening? Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Good efforts yield great results every time. Way to work.
Thanks, Coach.
Proper preparation precedes something. That's
Yeah.
Josh Pastner's motto. Precedes actually winning a game in the NCAA tournament, at least. It's funny, in 2009 I was like, wow, the Sweet 16 is basically the minimum expectation a Memphis fan has. And now it's like, I'd really like to get back to a Sweet 16.
Oh, hey, Kendrick Perkins is
Not that
following
I'm
me on
blaming
Twitter now.
Pastner.
That's exciting.
Does he just tweet like the scowly face at you?
Yeah. The mean emoticon.
Every single tweet is just, yeah, the mean emoticon and then just like, dash KP.
God, I hope so. Oh, man. I think after... woof. I think after that disappointing finish, I think I might have to call it here today. That actually got
That is
really
fine.
tense. That got super tense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you sounded legitimately into the game when you tied it up and then Al Horford pucked.
Miss! Fucking Al Horford! Ugh. I'm so upset at Al
Young
Horford.
Stallion has to put down Old Stallion.
Right? Sometimes you just gotta get a new leader of the herd? What are horses in? Horses, herds? Packs?
One of those, probably.
Yeah. I do need to fix one thing, because I noticed...
I'm kind of scared of horses, I can't really say.
Oh, really?
Their teeth are so big. Their teeth are just terrifying.
They do have some big ass.
Their heads are so big.
That's fair. That is fair. They didn't put my wolf tattoo on, so I gotta clip that really quick.
You can't have a wolf herd tattoo, you know. That's probably why you lost the game.
Probably. There we go. Got a wolf and a horse. It's got a whole menagerie of animals on my body. Well, thanks for joining me, Umby. This is a basketball knowledge rich stream. If people want to
Happy to in joke.
people want to get some more nuggets from you about Conference USA basketball, where can people find you?
I'm at Umbrella on Twitch and Twitter.
Perfect.
And if you want to see my video, and you still haven't after 2 months, you can go to tinyurl.com/streamfriendsmixtape.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It seriously is so good. You all should all go watch it. I am your erstwhile host, Andrew. You can find me on Twitter at AngelieSwan. If you are watching us live, click that follow button. We're getting really close to 3,000 followers on Twitch. If we could hit 3,000 for the end of the year, that would be amazing. You can also find us on our YouTube archives at streamfriends.tv. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah?
Probably.
Okay, perfect. Bye.